What up, Atlanteans? Cody here, and welcome back to a new massive mob battles. So today we're doing Roman soldiers versus the U.S. World War II soldiers. It's gonna be intense, guys. It's gonna be weird. It's gonna not really make sense, and that's the point. I wanted to try to do two, armies that would have never had the chance to fight. And what better armies than the United States and the Roman Legionnaires. It's gonna be a good one. Now we are set in a Roman city / town, and we have some Legionnaires ready to intercept the United States military. Let me know who you think is gonna win, guys. Comment down below either U.S. troops or Roman Legionnaires. I think it's gonna be a really close one. So the Legionnaires, they sent in 50 soldiers to intercept some people that they don't know, and I think they're gonna underestimate them. The Legionnaires only sent out 50 soldiers while there's 75 US troops here. Now that could be because they don't look like they have that much armor, and the Roman Legionnaires, well, they probably got cocky and they thought they could muscle them through with some Roman steel. We'll see what happens. Now there are 75 US troops. They're outnumbering the Legionnaires by a lot there. I think we're gonna commence round one. Now there will be a best of 3 for each round except for the final one. So round one and round two we'll have 3 stages, and we'll find out what happens right here. Okay, Legionnaires are pushing up over on the left. Okay, they're being intercepted by the US troops. Moving in a little closer. Here we go. They're plowing through. There's not much knockback coming to the Legionnaires, so they're able to come in and try to disrupt the lines. Lines number 2 and lines number 3 are being intercepted. Legionnaires are moving in as a unit, as they should be, working together. We do have 2 platoons still intact. With the amount of Legionnaires working together, it actually might turn in their favor, but they have a long way to walk from over here. And that's going to take a lot of fire. And they're going to have to eat those bullets. Can they eat enough bullets to win this? Oh, maybe. There's 1 platoon still intact. Hold on, there's 1 Legionnaire going against all of them. Oh, he just died. I think we have a pretty even fight at this point. Oh, geez. They're about to wipe the floor. This platoon is not looking good at this point. Everybody's being wiped out. Roman steel seems to prevail. That was intense. With the more health and more defense and more knockback resistance, they come in, but they had to walk through bullets, so it only makes sense that some of them have perished. Let's see a stage 2 on that, and see if they can replicate that win one more time. Stage 2, round 1 is commencing. So 75 US troops going against 50 Legionnaires. Legionnaires are pushing. They've only sent out half of their troops, leaving some reserves. All right, the reserves are faking. They're trying to cause disruptions in the U.S. troop lines. Over on the right, it seems like the Legionnaires are winning, but they're struggling in the center here. They're working their way through. The rest of the Legionnaires have all been called. There's a little bit more of a struggle than the Roman general thought. Okay, work together, work together. Same as before. Oh, there we go. They're just falling on them. Maybe we can give them a little bit more knockback next time. Or give the Legionnaires a little less knockback resistance. Oh, wow. That is a lot of Legionnaires just going after one guy. There's only 1 more platoon. The U.S. troops, they definitely underestimated this. There's 1 fallen soldier. They've got a lot of work. Fire! Now, one thing that Legionnaires, or the U.S. troops could do is spread their lines, because not all of their troops are doing damage at one time, while the Legionnaires are. Because when the troops, how the range works, if they're behind somebody or behind their own person, they won't shoot through them. It will pretty much just null out the damage. So there's only a few people firing at one point for the U.S. troops in their little lines. That is a victory. They won. There will be no stage 3 because, well, the Legionnaires took the best of 3. With 2 back-to-back victories. Beautiful. And they also have some people left back here ready to protect the city if anybody gets through the lines. Great work. We're moving on to round 2. It's going to be even bigger. Let's see what happens. Round number 2. So this round is a little more intense. We're at the north gate, and the Roman legionnaires have pivoted to intercept a line of 150 US troops. They are not joking around. They're ready to fight. And they want the city. They have now discovered new lands, and they want them for some reason. Sir, you need to get down from... you gotta get down from... Okay, you can stay up there. You're not a sniper, and you're really not in cover. If you think you're blending in, you're not. You need help. Alright, nonetheless, we have the US troops versus legionnaires. There are 150 US troops and 100 legionnaires. It's gonna be difficult for the legionnaires this time. Since their armor isn't really meant to be bulletproof, it is now weaker. So instead of having 50% knockback resistance and 50% arrow resistance, they will now be taking a lot more damage because it's only at 30, both of them. Enough blabbering, let's get this round underway. So there will be 3 stages just like before, and yeah, let's find out who wins and who gets to hold this city. If the US troops do manage to win, they get to push on into the city. If the legionnaires, however, win, they will then push the US troops and meet them out on a further battlefield. Let's see what happens. Oh, they're holding the lines. 50 line, or 3 deep and 50 long. The legionnaires are getting plowed down. They're only sending a few of them though. Yeah, they're sending into the next wave. Good work. They're trying to disrupt those lines. The rest of the legionnaires on the right flank have now pushed in. They're gonna try to break the right, and then they're trying to break the left. There are a few more left behind. Got a few people lurking about. There's total disruption. The center is, however, the US soldiers. It's not looking good. They're starting to fall. The right side is definitely gone. Gonzo. It's complete chaos at this point. Can the US troops win? It doesn't look likely. Oh, geez, we're gonna have to send in all the platoons. This guy's up here. Nobody can get him. He's going to... Oh, things are happening. And then there was one. He's too scared to shoot. There we go. Dude, what are you doing up there? That was actually a massacre, and I don't think that's accurate. I'm going to change up the troops a little bit, and we'll be back for stage 2, round number 2. Okay, so there's been a few changes for stage 2, round 2. We have the US troops that have gotten 8 damage. They were 6 damage before. Now they're popping out 8 damage, and they have 1 knockback extra, or 1 punch extra, to kind of keep those legionnaires at bay. So we'll see what happens. I expected a complete wipe. That's not what's gonna happen. These legionnaires, I guess, were powerful back in the day, and still powerful in World War II. I doubt that, but let's see what happens. I'm excited. Come on, hold the lines, United States! Fire! Oh yeah, see that knockback? They're getting pushed. They're getting pushed. And these guys are still struggling to get close. They're keeping them at bay. They're not able to break the right just yet. Left is in chaos. Center's still holding. Center's what's gonna win this. That extra damage might prove to be what they needed. 2, 4. Oh, wow. This is not looking good for the Legionnaires now that the United States has gotten some extra firepower under their belt. Wow. Wow. I literally only gave them 2 extra damage and 1 punch. I think that's what was needed. This is as close as we've ever gotten. I think it could be anybody's game, but with that knockback, those U.S. troops are going to be able to win maybe? Force a stage 3? Come on, finish them off, you idiots! There's like 10 of you! Now turn to the right! Oh my. This is massive mob battles. This is what it's all about, turning the tide of war. You're not sure who's going to win in these big battles. There's so many troops coming at you with full power. Oh my gosh. They might have just pulled it off. That was a comeback and a half. There's a few more Legionnaires over here. I'm going to get rid of this guy. He's being a dork. And he's taking those Legionnaires' time. I'm calling this one. That is, the round goes to the U.S. troops. We're gonna push a stage 3 in this round. Oh my gosh. That was the most beautiful thing I've ever seen in my entire life. So hypey. So hypey indeed. Okay. I have actually never seen a battle that close. 150 soldiers versus 100. And it comes down to the wire like that. That's unbelievable. Well, we're pushing it, and we're moving on to a final stage in round 2. This one decides it. So if the U.S. troops win, that means they go into the city. If the Legionnaires win, well, they push it out to where the U.S. troops are based, and they're going to send them back wherever they came from. Let's do this. Round 2, stage 2. Final battle. All the Legionnaires are charging in this time. Not just a few of them, all of them. Look at this battle. Charging right through the center. It's so beautiful. We got the left, or the right actually, totally in shambles. Left is bad. Center's still holding. These guys are grouped up. They're working together. They're brothers in arms. They're fighting, working it. That knockback is not going to help when they're all piling in like this. The Legionnaires are doing it for their town and their city. Oh, nothing has been changed, guys. Nothing was changed in this battle at all. Oh my gosh, the Legionnaires worked together. They didn't send in one by one. And look what happens. They clean house and they bring it back for Caesar. He's gonna be happy. You guys will not be fighting in your city. Your citizens will be fine. We're pushing it out to stage 3 for one final battle. Oh my god. Okay. Well, we have 410 Roman Legionnaires ready to intercept and take out the encampment of the United States soldiers. Now, the soldiers did have some reserves left. There is 540 of them. And they have mounted a quick defense. They were chased down, and they weren't really ready for this. Some of them are very clueless as they're down the mountain, and they should really be up top of the mountain. But no worries. Let's see what the Legionnaires can do against this. I might have to give them a little bit of help when scaling the mountain, but other than that, I think it should be a very fair fight, since the Legionnaires have wiped them out pretty much every round. This one's gonna decide it all. There's only one stage for this. There's not gonna be a best of 3. I'm ready. Let the battle commence. Oh, baby, we're getting into it. These guys are getting swallowed up. There is no chance for them. There is no chance for these platoons. They are, oh my gosh, they are being just taken out, overrun. But from up top, we have the United States soldiers raining down everything they've got. That's what's going to be really hard for the Legionnaires to find out where to go. They're pushing up through every center, every front. They're making their way to the top. Can they make up their way up the mountain? Yes, they can. There's a few of them, but it looks like they're having some trouble. They're getting knocked right back down with that knockback. Come on, find your way. Use that AI pathing. Over here on the right, it looks like they're still cleaning up some troops. Will they be able to knock some down? Looks like they're getting some cover from the mountain, so they're not getting every shot, but raining down. They are just giving them everything they've got left. Whoa, a few of them have made them up the mountain. They know what they're doing. These Legionnaires are trained. They're trained to kill and leave no one left. I'm actually very surprised they're making it up the mountain. A few of them, one by one, they shall come. Okay, we have 1, 2. Oh my gosh, there's so many of them up here. We still have 3 lines, or 3 groups of these U.S. troops, and just a sea of red. Okay, push your way up. They found a set of stairs they made. They fashioned them out. This is gonna be a long fought battle. Oh, but on the right, it's not looking good here. They're just taking on these guys one by one. So I guess it's working out for them. There are a few straggling Roman Legionnaires. Guys on the left, there's just so many on the left. They might be able to regen through this. Come on, tank it, hide behind this. You can do it. This is so cool. Oh my god. Push him back. Woo! That guy just got knocked down the mountain. Wow, there are like none left on the right now. They took a lot of casualties. This will be one of the greatest battles in history. They will hear about this. The echoes through the night of how the Legionnaires fought and protected their homeland, or how U.S. troops fought bravely in an unknown land, uncharted, and don't fall down this hole. One guy had an unlucky fall. Humpty Dumpty. Okay, we have a very healthy center. The right is in shambles. The left is looking to finally be just dead. You know, done. There are a few people that have fallen back. There's a stray few shots coming out. Where are those shots coming from? That's crazy. Use your brains. There's some pathways. And a couple of them have been knocked down, which is good for the Legionnaires. Rome might be able to conquer. Let's get the stairs here. You guys can make your way up. Oh, 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 oh! They really want to take down the center. We might add a little staircase here. Make your way up. At least they're not giving up and going back. Wow. There were so many on the right. You guys are actually buffoons. Come on. Use your brains. I'm helping you. There you go. There's two of them. Oh! There's one of them. Slowly, but surely. It looks like the United States might not make it out of this one. There's a few set of stairs that Rome could use. Oh, push him, push him, push him! Oh, there's one down! Take him, guys! Pick him off! There's two of them! Aha! Nice work! Whoa. There's not many left over here. I thought there was more. Oh, no. So many bodies. So little time. Two people up here. Oh. I'm gonna get rid of the water. Maybe that'll help them. Perfect. Now they're able to scale up. I mean, if the US troops did win, how crazy of a comeback would that be? Pretty nutty, if I do say so. Now they're starting to charge up again, up the hill. Few people do see these guys in their targets. It's just they gotta make their way to it. Oh, blindsided, totally blindsided. One of them made it. Come on, pick him off. Whoa, that is ridiculous. Now they're finally realizing, hey, I gotta go around this way. It doesn't look good at all. The only way the US stayed in this is by having their troops just on the mountain. Whoever made that decision is very, very smart. I'm calling it. Because it's literally only a matter of time before the AI just slowly figures it out. Sometimes they forget about their life. Like this guy, he just keeps trying to walk into somebody. What are you guys doing? Come on, make your way up. Here's a stair. Staircase or two, use it. Alright, as soon as these guys die, I will be calling it. Over there, they have no chance. Uh-oh, uh-oh. 3 of them. Whoa, he's down for the pickings. No, why are you guys jumping down? You worked so hard to get up. The rest of those guys can pick them off. 5 left up here. Am I walking? He's using the stairs I made. No, and he fell back down. He almost used the stairs. Kill that guy right there. Oh. No, you're just actually stupid. There's nothing in your way. That one's just so stupid. This one's very dumb. Very, very dumb. Oh, wow. He's dumber than... Oh, he's a goner. Maybe not. Hey, killed him. And that looks like it. These guys are left alive to go tell the president what happened here. Yeah, you should be ashamed. Wait, you should be wary. Maybe you guys won't survive. You should have been ready. Thank you guys so much for watching this massive mob battle. There were a lot of fallen soldiers today, but Rome does end up conquering with less troops, mind. So that legionnaire willpower is just it's gonna break through any lines, even some World War II weaponry. Not if they had a Sherman tank. Yeah, if they had a tank, that would have been a lot different.